27-year-old Newton is 3 years younger than Verissimo, and there you see the adjusted weights, which was a classy thing for Verissimo to allow to happen.
All right, here we go to our referee, Larry Landless.
You ready? You ready? Let's rock and roll.
Carlos looking to take him down right away. He's got a body lock. Ceruto's defending. Carlos got him down. Ceruto's back up. Good takedown defense by Verissimo. He's got double underhooks here on Newton. Oh, Newton's got him down. Now, Carlos Newton's jiu-jitsu is a little bit different than your standard Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He actually trained, is more of a Japanese form of jiu-jitsu. He trained up in Canada. And he considers himself a Ronin because he really trains with a bunch of different camps. He's got a very varied style of grappling. Ceruto, pretty much a straight Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt with some excellent striking to go with it.
Action.
Carlos stuck in Ceruto's closed guard.
Carlos in the white shorts. So much like Frank Mir, really, in the cerebral approach that he brings to this fight game.
Absolutely, just a bit more experienced. Quite a bit more experienced, actually, than Frank Mir.
Yep.
Let's go. Action. Let's go.
And quite a bit more conditioned as well.
13 mixed martial arts victories for Carlos Newton in his very impressive career. He once said, "I'm a scientist, and mixed martial arts is art." He discusses the mechanical physics and the psychology of beating other human beings up.
He's a very unusual guy to see fighting in a cage.
Yes.
Really soft-spoken, very calm, kind guy, really friendly, but really enjoys beating the crap out of people.
And he's pretty good at it.
He's fantastic at it. I mean, the guy's resume is a who's who of mixed martial arts. Renzo Gracie, Pele, Anderson Silva, Dan Henderson. This guy's fought everyone. Oh, Ceruto's very close to getting an armbar here. He's got his legs locked over Carlos's body, over his shoulder. He's got the shoulder lock, and he's looking to extend it on
and
here.
he throws a couple of good rights in the process.
Good job defending it by Carlos.
Carlos using his strength to pull out, but he ate a right in the process.
Ceruto shows a very excellent guard there.
Ceruto, again, as we've talked about, is BJ Penn's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu trainer. And as you said, quite appropriately, Joe, that in itself tells you something.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, BJ Penn, oh, look at this. Nice sweep. Beautiful. In the mount. Whoa. Beautiful sweep by Ceruto.
Ceruto trying to tee off little ground and pound full mount.
The question about Carlos Newton has always been, who does he train with? Oh, he's got his back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's got it.
Watch the back of the head. Watch the back of the head.
Larry Landless warning him to not punch the back of the head. Ceruto stretches him out.
Watch the back of the head.
Nice punches from the rear mount.
Sides only.
What I was saying before he almost took him there is that the question about Carlos Newton has always been, who is he training with? You know, he's not training in a camp like Militech. He's not training with American Kickboxing Academy or American Top Team. Does he have top flight guys to train with? We know Ceruto does.
Absolutely.
He trains with BJ Penn.
Two similar sets of skills displayed here in the octagon tonight. A new welterweight champion has been crowned in BJ Penn. Now his instructor is trying to take it to Carlos Newton. And for all the updates, all the post-game quotes, all the previews for It's On UFC 47, website of choice, UFC.tv. Ceruto impressive here in round one. 50 seconds remains in round one.
Ceruto's showing excellent control. Carlos is doing everything he can to try to roll out of this, but he's having no success. Looks like he's got very close there. He got an arm across the throat. Carlos is defending, but he can't shake Ceruto off his back. He rolls right into the mount.
Another combination. And he shows his back instead again. But he only needs to survive, at least for now, 25 more seconds.
Ceruto is showing a skill level far beyond 4 bouts. I mean, very impressed with him at this point. He's
looking for the choke. Uppercut.
Carlos trying to control his arm.
Carlos is going to survive this round, and I think the word is survive. Final seconds ticking away. Oh, a left at the bell.
Impressive first round for Ceruto.
You ready? You ready? Let's rock and roll. Let's go.
Larry's doing a great job tonight. You know, he's very focused. You can see that.
Good left hook by Carlos Newton. He's got double underhooks. He's going to try to take Ceruto down again. Good takedown defense by Ceruto.
Newton.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Ceruto takes him down.
Some skills.
Oh, he's awesome. I'm very impressed. I mean, Carlos Newton is what most people consider a grappling master, and he's really getting tooled here.
Watch his fingers.
You know, it's funny, when Verissimo was asked what was his job before he started fighting, he said, coaching jiu-jitsu in Hawaii. Well, I think that's kind of fighting, as you found out.
Yeah, I guess it's always been.
Yeah, it's always been this game of Brazilian jiu-jitsu against the submission and punching ability of a believer in self-discipline, Carlos Newton.
He's incredibly long for a welterweight, too, at 6'1". Yes. You know, he's got fantastic leverage and really composed. I mean, this is a guy fighting in the UFC for the first time, and he's only had 4 previous mixed martial arts bouts. Most guys come in a little shaky, and to come in against a top-flight guy, former UFC welterweight champion, and just dominate him like this is just unheard of. Ceruto's stuck in Carlos Newton's half guard here, and what he's going to look to do probably is throw some punches to distract him and then pass and mount him again.
Coming up next, the main event, Randy the Natural Couture against Vitor Belfort 6 years later for the light heavyweight championship. 3:23 remains in this 175-pound match, second round. Officially a middleweight matchup, but both agreeing to stop it at 175.
Not much damage being done here on top by Ceruto. He's covering Carlos's mouth here to try to stop the bleeding and to distract him to mount. There he goes. He's trying to get his leg through.
You know, one of the questions we had coming into tonight, could Carlos Newton prove worthy to face Matt Hughes for a 3rd time? Well, wow, has the picture changed right in front of our eyes this evening.
Yeah, unbelievably. I mean, Matt Hughes gets submitted in the first round, and Carlos Newton is getting dominated by BJ Penn's instructor.
Renato Verissimo, believe in the Hawaiians, our theme thus far tonight.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? How about Hawaii? Wow. One island. You got Cabbage, you got BJ Penn, Ceruto. There's a bunch of bad dudes living in Hawaii.
There's no question.
You would think it's so beautiful there, no one would fight. You know, you just kind of hang out on the beach and drink margaritas, but I guess not. I guess dudes get a little bored of that and start beating the shit out of each other.
The fighting Hawaiian spirit has cut open Carlos Newton. Carlos Newton is bleeding.
He passed. Ceruto's passed. He's in side control now. Carlos got him back in full guard. Good job by Carlos Newton.
But a good shot.
He's taking some shots, but those aren't anything that's going to take him out. They suck and they hurt, but it's not going to take him out.
Stop. Let's go on your feet.
On the feet, they will go.
On the feet. Larry Landless forcing the action. Carlos Newton looks very flustered.
Yep, he's flustered. He's weathered. Let's see if he gets those legs back.
Good jab by Newton. Whoa!
Oh, high kick. He ducks under.
Good body shot.
Goes to the body. Oh, and a big knee. And Carlos flips out of it. Carlos went with the uppercut going midsection. And Ceruto presses it.
I don't think Carlos looks frustrated. I don't think he expected to be dominated like this on the ground.
Wow.
That was a very easy takedown for Ceruto. Just a simple leg trip.
Well, as you said, he's only fought 4 times in mixed martial arts, Joe, but he's never lost. Former gold medal national champion in Brazil in 96 and 97 was Verissimo. 96 silver medal world championship, 98 silver medal Pan Am championship, all in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
There he goes, he passed. I was just about to say Carlos Newton's legs were wide open. Ceruto could pass it easily. It looks almost like Carlos Newton is kind of giving up. Looks like he's getting very frustrated.
This is not the way he wanted to return to North America.
Absolutely not. I mean, Renato Verissimo looks like the guy who's got all the experience. If I had a guess, if I didn't know anything about these two guys and I watched this fight, I would think Renato's the guy with 20 fights and Carlos is the relative newcomer. And Renato just looks so calm and relaxed too. Wow.
Final seconds of round 2.
Again, Carlos Newton is an incredibly talented guy, but the question has always been amongst mixed martial arts insiders is who's he training with? He's got his back. Renato's got his back.
Look at the time, Joe. Look at the time. 7 seconds
to go. Carlos is going to ride this out.
Again, he had to ride one out at the end of round 1 as well. Verissimo is in control. Set for the 3rd round.
Ready? Let's rock and roll. Let's go.
Carlos has got to do something to pull this out, whether it's keeping on his feet and strike.
Keeps
not with his hands down like that. He's not.
He was just rocked.
He came out with his left hand just really low.
Oh, and a knee now delivered, and down goes Newton again.
Newton looks very frustrated and flustered here. He's really losing his composure.
Verissimo is magnifico so far here tonight. That didn't make any
play
sense.
on words.
Yeah, but that one I messed up. Magnifico. Sorry.
That's all right, man.
Sometimes you got to swing on the slider and see.
You got to see what happens.
That's right.
Roll the dice, baby.
Just rolling up to that point too, huh?
Yeah, Carlos does not look good here.
No.
He's not attempting anything. He's just hanging on.
And who knows if the delayed travel and everything he had problems getting into town this week had something maybe to do with it.
I'm sure maybe it had something to do with it, but Carlos is a professional mixed martial arts fighter, and he should be prepared to fight in the biggest event in all of mixed martial arts. I mean, you don't come into the UFC with any excuses or any potential excuses. You do what you got to do. He had a whole day to rest up and refuel, rehydrate himself. And I think what we're looking at is Ceruto is an incredibly talented fighter. And Carlos Newton is just not used to this. He's not training with guys like this.
Stop, let's go, on our feet, on our feet.
On the feet.
Good job by Larry Landless.
So BJ Penn is now a world champion, and Verissimo is 3.5 minutes from winning his UFC debut.
I don't like seeing Carlos like this with his hands down.
Why?
He looks tired, and he looks like he's going to get cracked.
Oh, and he did again. He's in trouble. He's in trouble. He leaned down, and the knee came up. And Newton was out for a moment. He was stunned.
Good job by Newton taking him down. Very good job by Newton.
Carlos
This
can
is
take
Carlos'
a punch.
chance.
He can take a shot because that was a big knee.
He took a huge knee against Pele when he fought in Pride.
Yep.
And just gave him the thumbs up. He's got to do something with this. He's finally got Ceruto in a good position. He's got to do something. He can't just lay on him like this. He's not doing anything. Larry's going to stand him back up. All right, Carlos has got head and arm control. It looks like he's going to try to mount.
The only thing Carlos can do here is finish this fight somehow.
He's got to find a way.
Or he's going to lose in the scorecard badly.
Yeah,
badly.
He's got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to try to finish Ceruto, and I don't see how he's going to do that.
You know, he's got to try to submit a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu expert who is much less winded than he is.
I think right now he's enjoying this control, trying to catch his breath, and he's probably scared to make a move to lose the position and get stuck in a bad one again.
All right, well, now they're up.
Now they're up. Good job by Ceruto standing up and taking him down. Nice. I am very impressed with Ceruto.
Ceruto has been training since 1993 when he quit playing water polo and started jiu-jitsu because his friends were doing it at the time.
There's a contrast.
Yeah, man.
Sports.
Wow. Everything fell together when BJ Penn started his UFC career. He became more interested because of BJ helped as much as he could, and Joe Silva said, all right, there's got to be somebody else, a brainchild behind BJ Penn's jiu-jitsu skills. He gets a shot, and he's definitely taking advantage of it.
Yeah, we didn't know much about Ceruto besides the fact that he was BJ Penn's instructor until we saw him fight UFC veteran Gil Castillo, and he just completely dominated him. You know, whether we, you know, and then there's the thought, well, did Gil Castillo take him lightly? Is he really that talented? But clearly, he's that talented. Very impressed.
Under a minute remains in the third and final round.
Let's go, action, let's go. Action, action.
Nothing Carlos can do on this night.
Yeah, Carlos isn't even trying to do anything. I mean, I don't know how he thinks he's going to win this fight with 30 seconds left just lying there. He's got to take a chance. I mean, better to, you know, get submitted than to just lie there and wait the timeout.
Which is what is happening here.
Which, by the way, is very easy for me to say here with a headset on.
Wow. Based on your face, this is where you should be, son.
I told you, man, hopscotch gets rough.
I know.
Those little girls don't play, man. You take their chalk, they beat your ass. Uh-oh. It looks like Ceruto almost had him in a head and arm there.
Well, you know what? He's going to win a unanimous decision.
Clearly and easily.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Nelson Hamilton scores the bout 30-27. Judge Marcos Rosales scores the bout 30-27. Judge Glenn Trobert scores the bout 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Renato Ceruto.